Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Sunday afternoon, about 4:45, and I'm in Thonglor, Soi 53. I'm going to take a look down the street. I know right on the corner here is a pool supply business. And also at the top of the street, you'll find this alt eatery. It looks, I don't think it's vegan or vegetarian. I think it's just healthy options. And if you're staying or living up in this area, here's a pet hospital. And right across the street is Studio Lamb. I've been in here a couple of times. I did a video, I'll try to dig it up and put it in the description, of a reggae show I saw here, but oftentimes it's DJs. And here is, I guess, a Japanese place. I am gonna check out this small side soy. I think it just dead ends right here, but let's go take a look. Well, I'm glad I came back here. There's a record shop. And that is the main street where that lady is walking. Came up this little triangle side soy. And there's a few other businesses back here. Just goes in a U shape. Well, it said there was a market back here, but I don't see it. All right, I found it. Little small place, kind of in between Sukhumvit and on the corner of 51. So just a little S-turn side soy. Now we're popping back out on 51. And here's an Asia pharmacy. And I'm not sure if this is some sort of government building. Looks a little official. Nature's Charm Cafe. Now here's a language and culture center. Looks like there might be some apartments above. And the Wells International School takes a big chunk of the right side of the street. And the TT Residence, just across the way. 6-story building. I'm seeing plenty of for rent signs all over Bangkok. I was gonna say this is all an office complex across the street, but looks like a lot of these buildings might have some apartments above. And there's more low-rise buildings on this 51, but you get a nice view of the city. Some of the high-rise buildings over on Soi 49, 47. Curve, the athletic club. And it looks like there's a nice restaurant attached to the gym. I'm assuming it's a gym. And somebody hanging out at the gym or maybe working there has a nice Harley. Well, there's actually 2 restaurants tucked away back here. It's Kelly's Teriyaki Bar. And you can see Sukhumvit at the end. Those large buildings are on the other side of the street. So we're just a short distance up from Thonglor BTS. Some of these streets, including this Soi 51, even though they're right smack in the middle of Bangkok, they still have a kind of hometown quiet feel. You'll get some motorbikes tearing through here, but yeah, this is a nice quiet little soy. Now here's something tucked away on this little side soy. I assume it's a business or a restaurant. Let's go take a look. Yeah, it's closed up right now. It must be a spa or some sort of private business. And just across the way, it looks like a nice little compound, private home. And another just across the way. And this mustard color, yellowish building is about the largest structure on 51. We'll catch the name here in a minute. And there's the name, number 62, Sukhumvit 51. Just based on the balconies, they look like larger size units. Some of these older buildings, I've said it a million times, you can oftentimes find a hidden gem. Just across the street is at the Vogue, or Vogue, 6-story building. A couple of restaurants towards the end of 51 here, Chez Papa, French Bistro, and Helena Greek Kitchen. And they're getting ready for the dinner crowd. And 10 feet away is the Phil Coffee Company. And that's about it. We're at the end of 51. I'll go up the little T here, which I believe is listed as Soi 49. Once again, the large building at the end is on the other side of Sukhumvit, so that's the distance to the train. And as we get to the end of the street, again, I'm 99% sure this is Soi 49. There's a little coffee bakery place right here. It's closed. And here's the crest, Sukhumvit 49. 6 stories. And here's another option, the 49 plus 2, Sukhumvit 49. Maybe 8 stories tall, 10. Here's some Thai cuisine. Little hair studio. And tucked away at the end here is the Preem Sanctuary Spa and Massage. Oh, there's also a small gym. Looks like a CrossFit type gym tucked away back here. Also the San Marco Food and Wine and Vampires Grill. Now straight ahead where that car just turned around the corner, that'll take you to the main Sukhumvit Soi 49. You're gonna find Samiti Way Hospital down that way, a couple of grocery stores, dozens of restaurants. But this 51, just a nice little mellow area, yet close to everything. And here's the end of 51 again. And I see a little something tucked away back here. And I think it's a restaurant. Let's go down and take a peek on the left. And yes, it is Mayu Bangkok. Although there's a little swimming pool, so I'm not sure if it's a restaurant. It might be a little spa. Actually, they had a little sign. It's a Japanese-style hotel. Hey, I was up in the on-nude area, so I called my friend Kwong and said, let's hit Best Beef again. So these are the fixins before we even get started. She's on her way, but it's all you can drink. Chong, Singa beer, I think some German beer, I'm not sure. Pepsi, water, whatever you'd like. All you can drink, all you can eat for 530 baht a person. 2 barbecues, great deal. I'm hitting the ribeye beef hard, but I know Kwong's all about the seafood. So I'm sure she'll get shrimp and river prawn and snails. Good stuff. I swam a good 15 laps in the pool today, and I probably walked at least 5 miles filming 3 videos. So I definitely earned my beef pig out tonight. And vegetables. It's a nice night up here in on-nude. I like to sit, this was Kwong's tip, out here towards the sidewalk. It's more open air. If you get in the inside, there is a rain cover, but it also traps all the smoke. And off in the distance, you can just barely see my old gym peeking out at the Knightsbridge building up on Soi 77. I loved living there. I was there about a year, but today I'm up in Phrom Phong and I'm just as happy up there. This place is a crowd favorite, that's for sure. It's actually a pretty good value with the all you can eat and all you can drink. All right, I've had my share of beef tongue, but Kwong is breaking out the pig tongue. And shrimp. Yeah. You're mostly about the seafood when you come here, huh? You don't waste a lot of room with chicken and pork. It's all about the shrimp. Okay, we're about an hour in. Still cooking up the shrimp, pork, and I have a pile of ribeye and onions and lettuce. I'm making lettuce wraps. If you're from the US, the closest I can compare it to is like hometown buffet, where you just keep stuffing yourself for 2-3 hours and then just kind of waddle out of here. It's a good time once in a while, but maybe once a month. And that's about it for checking out this Soi 51 area. I appreciate you watching, following along on my little channel, out exploring Bangkok, Thailand, and other parts of Southeast Asia. So consider subscribing if that's something that is of interest to you. Take it easy and have a great evening.